everybody? Facts the Deal. My name is Mike Fields, also known as Facts, and welcome to another episode of Black Facts, Black Facts. Oh, yes. This is how I'm celebrating Black History Month in 2022. I'm doing it in my own special way. Welcome back to my museum, folks. It's so lovely, don't you agree? Facts! Ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday, February 11th, 2022. And before we get started, I just want to say one more time, Happy National School Counselors Week to all of the school counselors out there. I love you. Keep doing your thing. Oh, yes. Now, I didn't have any idea who I was going to celebrate today. And then I had a conversation with one of my fifth graders that gave me the idea. So one of my students, he asked me today, he was like, Mr. Fields, how do you get your hair like that? Like, what's your secret? You had the curls, you had the big hair, it was all thick, you had the little fro happening, then you cut it all off and you had waves, and the waves was popping, and then now you're growing it back out. Like, how do you get your hair to do what it does? How do you get it to curl like that? And I was like, I can't tell this kid all my secrets. He's like, what's your secret? What's your secret? Can you write it down? Can you write it down? And I was like, man, I can't give away my secrets. But then I was like, why not? So I told him what it was. And as we were talking, it dawned on me that I need to celebrate today. Madam C.J. Walker. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yes. Now, let's get to the facts. Oh, yes. You know what I did. I went to Google because I can Google it. Looked up Madam C.J. Walker, and this is how I spelled it. Are you ready? Let's go. Now, all caps for another one of the goats. Oh, yes. So goes capital M-A-D-A-M space. Capital C. Capital J, space. Capital W-A-L-K-E-R. Hit enter on that joint. Oh, yes. Madam C.J. Walker. Now, I found MadamCJWalker.com, Wikipedia.com, let's see, History.com. Oh, I'm sorry, not Wikipedia.com. It's en.wikipedia.org. Okay. Let's see, what else? Women'sHistory.org, Biography.com, IndianaHistory.org, Britannica.com. Let's see, TownandCountryMag.com. There's a whole bunch of listings. There's a whole bunch of information about Madam C.J. Walker. Why? Because she is a legend. Please do your research, all right? Like I say, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. Oh, yes. Facts! Now, of course, I did a write-up on Madam C.J. Walker, and it goes a little something like this. So goes Sarah Breedlove, who later would come to be known as Madam C.J. Walker, was born on December 23rd, 1867 in Delta, Louisiana, on the same plantation where her parents, Owen and Minerva Anderson Breedlove, had been enslaved before the end of the Civil War. Wow. So Sarah Breedlove, that's her birth name. She changed her name later on in life to Madam C.J. Walker. And we'll get into how that happened. But right here, I see that she was born in Delta, Louisiana, on the same plantation where her parents were enslaved. Yes, her parents were slaves. Moving right along. She had 5 siblings who included an older sister named Lavinia and 4 brothers, Alexander, James, Solomon, and Owen Jr. Her older siblings were enslaved by Robert W. Birney on his Madison Parish plantation. So not only were her parents slaves, her older siblings were slaves too. Facts. Sarah was the first child in her family born into freedom after the Emancipation Proclamation was signed. She was then orphaned at the age of 7. At that point in time, she and her older sister, Lavinia, survived by working in the cotton fields of Delta and nearby Vicksburg, Mississippi. She had only 3 months of formal education, which she learned doing Sunday school lessons at the church she attended during her earlier years. In 1882, she married Moses McWilliams. Her only daughter, Lelia, later known as Lelia Walker, was born on June 6, 1885. So it's either Lelia or a Lelia, but it's A''Lelia. Walker. Okay? Capital A, apostrophe, capital Lelia. Lelia or a Lelia Walker. Do the research, folks. That's Madam C.J. Walker's, or Sarah Breedlove's, first and only daughter. Okay? Let's see. When her husband died 2 years later, Sarah moved to St. Louis to join her 4 brothers who had established themselves as barbers. Keep that in mind. Working for as little as $1.50 a day, she managed to save enough money to educate her daughter in the city's public schools. So she only made as much as $1.50 a day doing what she was doing for work. Okay? During the 1890s, Sarah began to suffer from a scalp ailment that caused her to lose most of her hair. In 1890, during the 1890s, all right, she started to suffer from a scalp ailment, a scalp condition, all right, that caused her to lose most of her hair. Keep that in mind. She consulted with her brothers for advice and also experimented with many homemade remedies and store-bought products, including those made by Annie Malone. Annie Malone, another black woman entrepreneur. Please research Annie Malone. That is capital A-N-N-I-E space capital M-A-L-O-N-E. All right? And she was, again, another black woman entrepreneur. In 1905, Sarah moved to Denver as a sales agent for Ms. Malone and then married her 3rd husband. At this time, it was her 3rd husband, and his name was Charles Joseph Walker. Charles Joseph Walker. C.J. Walker. Okay? All right. And he was a St. Louis newspaper man. Here we go. After changing her name to Madam C.J. Walker, she founded her own business and began selling Madam Walker's Wonderful Hair Grower. So her first product, think about it. She had the hair loss from a scalp condition. Her brothers were barbers. Okay? So all this stuff is starting to make sense based off of what she was going through. All right? She came up with a solution, and it was starting her own business by creating and selling Madam Walker's Wonderful Hair Grower. All right? And it was a scalp conditioning and healing formula which she claimed had been revealed to her in a dream. Now this kind of reminds me of when Prince told his mother that an angel appeared to him. An angel came to him and said to him that he wasn't going to be sick anymore. Okay? There's a lot of things. When I saw that she was born in December, she was born December 23rd, 1867. When I first saw December, first person I thought of was William December Williams Jr., also known as Billy D. Williams. I mean, just all these things are connected. Okay, that's my point in bringing up, the other episodes. All these people that we're talking about doing Black Facts, we start to connect. Okay, there's overlap, and there's more to come. Check it out. Let's see. To promote her products, the new Madam C.J. Walker traveled for a year and a half on a dizzying crusade throughout the heavily black South and Southeast, selling her products door to door, demonstrating her scalp treatments in churches and lodges, and devising sales and marketing strategies. In 1908, She temporarily moved her base to Pittsburgh, where she opened Lilia College to train Walker hair culturalists. Walker hair culturists. Walker hair culturists. So, okay. She opened Lilia College to train Walker hair culturists. All right. So, Lilia College, of course, named after her daughter. And Walker hair culturists are people who she's training to demonstrate and sell the product. All right. It kind of reminds me of like the Paul Mitchell School, something like that. Okay. And this, of course, being the precursor. I would think so. Let's see. By early 1910, she had settled in Indianapolis, then the nation's largest inland manufacturing center, where she built a factory, a hair and manicure salon, and another training school. Wow. Okay, so she's really expanding. So in 1910, she moved to Indianapolis, and that's where she built a factory, also a hair and manicure salon, and another training school. So that's 2 schools. Wow. On top of a factory and a hair and manicure salon. Here we go. In 1917, Walker commissioned the good brother, the most noble, Vertner Woodson Tandy. She commissioned him, and he was the first licensed black architect in New York City and a founding member of A Phi A. Oh, yes. Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. She commissioned him to design her house in Irvington on Hudson in New York. Her house, which is called Villa Lewaro, cost about $250,000 to build. Walker intended for her house to become a gathering place for community leaders and to inspire other African Americans to pursue their dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, Madam C.J. Walker, she's a legend. She's arguably the first black woman millionaire, or the first woman millionaire, or the first millionaire, the first female self-made millionaire in America, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. That's Madam C.J. Walker, okay? She is recorded as the first female self-made millionaire in America in the Guinness Book of World Records, all right? And I said arguably because there's another woman who was documented before her as being the first millionaire, and her name is Mary Ellen Pleasant, all right? That's Mary Ellen Pleasant, all right? That's up for debate, I guess. But like I said, today we are celebrating Madam C.J. Walker. Oh, yes. Give it up for Madam C.J. Walker. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. All right. Hail to the burgundy and gold. My team's not in the Super Bowl, so I'm just chilling this weekend. But y'all do your thing. Take care. God bless. Remember, do the research, do the facts, because this is Black Facts, Black Facts. Oh, yes. Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. You know what it is. Peace. Oh, yes.